Okay, so now we'll be going through there without invaders, thankfully, because I hate getting invaded. Not because I suck at PvP, which you'd think otherwise, judging by that PvP skill I just showed, but because it hinders progress. You can't progress through the game if there's an invader chasing after you. So now we have to deal with these guys with a little bit less health. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, buff your weapon and run straight after me. Come on. Okay, I was hoping to have you dead by the time your friend got here, but that's not looking like it's gonna happen. Or maybe it is? Oh, it is! His friend backed off. What a dick. I need full health for this. Come on. Do you have a pull range now? You never did before. Come on. Ooh, got the backstab. I love how I'm talking as if I'm good at this game. I'm really not. Sometimes R1 spamming, or I guess right bumper, because this is Xbox. You can tell I'm a PlayStation player at heart. Hey, that's cheating. You can't have friends helping you up top. Ooh, nice try, bud. The tides have turned, I think. Not really, because you have a faster weapon than I do. But you're dead now. I think you dropped your spear. Yeah, drawing twin spears. I think there's something over here. Those guys don't respawn, by the way. Just in case you were wondering. Yeah, there's stairs up top. There. There's some of these assholes. Yeah, this guy's just chilling, but I'll kill him anyway. Just in case. I still hear some of them. Unless that's upstairs. But anyway, let's go up these stairs. Ignore all those fireball guys, even though they're not ignoring me. You do have this item up here. A large Titan shard. I don't need those anymore. Stop shooting fire at me. It's not nice. But here, we already have a shortcut back to the bonfire. I don't know why. It's just there. And it's slower than it should be. For a building so majestic looking. And up here, I don't know where I'm looking. Right here, trap ahead, yes. This is a mimic. Try beating to a pulp. No, I'm gonna do what that guy just did. I'm gonna use an undead hunter charm to stun him, so he'll give up his item, golden ritual spear. Bah! I can't read or talk. I'm sure my family would enjoy it if I didn't talk or couldn't. Up here, gotta wee around. And I think there is, yes, there's a crystal lizard right here. One that is not paying attention to the fact that I'm here. Probably could have lived there, bud. A simple gem. I don't know what the simple gems do. I actually think it might be magic damage, but don't quote me on that. Let's get more Estus flasks, because why not? There's a particularly difficult part coming up that I'm not looking forward to. Up here, I don't even know why I went this way. I don't have to deal with the fire guys if I go the other way. But it's good to have them out of the way. Stop it! I hate it when you shoot fire at me. It hurts. Okay. There is a lot of fire getting blown. Can't backstab these guys, but they really fall clumsily forward, and it makes me laugh. Why are there so many fire guys here? Like, this is an excessive amount. I know Dark Souls wants to make things difficult, but just putting hordes of enemies does not imply difficulty. And also actually, someone dropped something. A deacon skirt. Thanks. I really want to be wearing a skirt. Now, coming up here, I'm gonna look like a bit of a hypocrite. There's an illusory wall down there if you didn't notice. But if you notice that guy that invaded me was an Aldrich Faithful, you see one where you get that covenant is that big fat guy right there. But you see one of those gator creatures, and there's two of them. So how I'm looking like a hypocrite is I ignored these guys the other couple times that I could have fought them. But here I actually want to fight them, and for good reason. And that reason is because they drop a ring. And that ring is very good. But this thing is not going to be easy to fight. Seeing as how he can one-hit me, holy shit. I think I'm just gonna come back later. So basically, since I'm not going to be doing that anymore, the ring you get is called the Ring of Favor. It gives you increased health, increased stamina, and I think increased FP, whatever that stands for. Yeah. That smarts. Definitely hurts the pride. So let's just pretend that didn't happen. And let's go forward. I mean, coming up, there's a part that I definitely want to say something about. Because it kind of made me laugh that they put it in. And that part is right here. It is easier than the original Dark Souls, but they pretty much put the thing that people hate in Dark Souls 1 the most in Dark Souls 3. They're like, oh hey, what did people hate the most in that game? The archers on the skinny pathway? Yeah, sure, let's do that in this game. Thankfully, when you get up here, you're not actually on a thin roof. Ow. You can kind of tell I haven't played this in a while. Solely based on the fact that I am playing like utter crap. Oh, why didn't you fall off? I actually staggered him? That doesn't happen often. Let's go down here, because there's some ashes that I can pick up. Easterner's ashes. I think that's only good for an armor set. But let's keep going. And if you actually listen to my rambling about the archers part, you might notice that some of this stuff looks oddly familiar. And if you're thinking that, you'd be right. A lot of this is very familiar. Why is it familiar? Well, you'll get to see pretty quick here, actually. These Silver Knights are actually pretty difficult to fight. No, don't turn around as I try and backstab you. Bad Silver Knight. That's why I love backstabs in this game. They're like, oh, hey, I'm attacking you, but oh, you were in good positioning there. I'm just gonna run by these guys. Quick note, this is where the Honorary side quest takes place. Now I'm running. Is the Silver Knight not following me? Please tell me that's the truth. And now, you'll really recognize this elevator if you played Dark Souls 1. Because this elevator is going to take us to a very familiar place. it's not really in its former glory, but it's still the same place we know and have mixed feelings about. Everybody, welcome back to Anor Londo. This place, after I I think it was while I was fighting Pontiff Sullivan, when I was like, you know what, this place really looks like Anor Londo. And I was thinking, and after I got out of Pontiff Sullivan's boss area, I got around that corner right there, and I saw this elevator. I'm like, huh, they didn't actually put Anor Londo in this game, did they? And they did.